So much sun. It's fantastic. So good. So good. Everyone is laying. Well, many of us are laying eggs. We're getting this very intense weather where it is quite cold at night or first thing in the morning. The temperature drops overnight pretty fast. So we're getting like -8, -10 in the mornings. And then during the day, it gets warm enough to melt things. Today is supposed to be a bit of a colder day. So the duck bathtub isn't working, or the duck shower isn't working. This usually drips all day into this, but as you see, it's the puddle is still frozen over. I've set up this breeding pen, which the ducks have been loving. It's not supposed to be for ducks, but I don't have any geese in it yet because the piglet is sleeping in there. Warm enough that we're back to raking poop off the driveway. So there's one piglet. Hi, cuties. Oh, you're so pretty. The iridescence on that green or black. There's one piglet who got out, couldn't fit back in. There he is, in that corner there. So I pushed him in, and then he tried to get out again and got stuck on his way out. So it took him like 5 or 10 minutes to get out, and he was like screaming the whole time. And so he's not going to try going through the fence again, but I have to catch him and put him back in. But he's been sleeping in that little greenhouse pen. Clearly he wants to go back in and be with his friends. Pigs are very social animals. They might come out during the day to like snack on things, but they all want to be together at night. So he's been sleeping in the hay in that breeding pen. So as soon as I get him back in, I will put geese in there and close it up. But hi, squirrel friend. Until then, he does need somewhere warm to sleep, and somewhere that I can catch him easily in the morning. Poor guy. But he won't be coming back out again, that's for sure. There are a couple left that can come out, but the fewer that can get through that fence, the less often they come out, just because they are such group animals. The orange one and the white one here definitely cannot get through the fence. Hey, pretty girl. Hey, pretty girl. Are you orange just like your siblings? So she's the younger sibling of those woodshed pigs. Oh, she's really nice looking, actually. Just the shape of her body, her conformation is good. Long and strong. Hey, little one. Oh, you're a little girl. You're not the one that stuck out. You're the one that can go through the fence. The one that I cannot go through the fence is a barrow, a castrated boy. So sunny. As you can see, I'm getting quite low on hay. We're starting to melt during the days here. There you can see this tire is starting to emerge from the ice. But even though it looks like it's thawed, like just at a casual glance, if we go over here, you can see spots like this, where it's, you know, that's all ice under there. It just has poop on top of it. And there was, oh, here we go. That crack there is a little stream that's been flowing from up there down this way and cutting through the snow and ice. So again, there's some depth of ice that has to come off before we actually reach the ground. We have not reached the ground yet. That tire is probably sitting on the ground, but as you can see, it's like half buried, so it's half buried in snow and poop. But I need to get these guys off of here before the ground thaws, because they'll really chew up the ground. That would not be good. Which means that I need to prep that field back there. I already have the houses set up from last year, but I took the roofs off because I wasn't sure that the houses would be able to stand the snow. So we need to shovel them out and then put roofs on them. Take some of this roofing tin and just take it over there. There are a couple pieces underneath the snow, unfortunately. There's some roofing tin under the snow as well. And then move the pigs back there. That spot needs electric, but I think we're getting close enough to thaw that they can get back there and the electric will work. So that's something that I really need to do. This, once the pigs are off it, and once it's thawed, which will take a while, this will be a field that I have corn and grain and a tomato variety trial and some squash in. So it should be nice and fertile. There's lots of manure. It's a little bit compacted, but if I get the pigs off it early enough, the freeze-thaw cycle of the, like where it freezes at night and thaws during the day, that breaks up the soil pretty well, as will the fact that there's just a lot of organic matter. So, lots of things that need to be done. That's one of them. As you can see, like, we're slowly thawing here. And as we thaw, things are emerging from the snow, including all of this grain that was just buried. Every snowfall, it would snow on top of some grain. So the geese come up here in the morning and then again in the evening, and they pick a bunch of grain off. So I'm not feeding them as much right now as I normally would, because they're foraging for a lot of that. And again, like this, during the spring, this whole area is, it's flooded. It's a pond right here beside the path. There's a bridge, which is just, we're so covered in snow that you can't even see it right now. But we're getting close to, I think I made the first video in April, beginning of April, end of March. Need to go get some more grain soon. The lynx hasn't taken any of my birds lately, but I have been keeping the geese inside at night. Hey, Thea. Thea has been getting out every night and meeting me right here in the morning, and I let her in. So she knows she's supposed to come in. And she's good with people, so I'm okay for her to go out. And I'm pretty sure she's chasing the lynx when it comes through, because that's whenever I see her out, she's like wading through the really deep snow back there. And the spot that she gets over the fence is in the back there. So it's good to have her able to keep it away. I haven't seen prints of it coming in the yard, but then we've had such cold, hard snow in the winter, or at night, that I wouldn't be able to necessarily see tracks. This is another goose breeding pen that I'm setting up. Unfortunately, I wanted to put this bottom lintel on it, but there's this piece of firewood that is embedded 6 inches into pure ice. So I need to think my way around that, whether it's okay to have this space here, whether I need to put some chicken wire out. I tried pickaxing it out. I could try more of that. But another goose breeding station anyhow. You can see the sunlight bounces off this garbage can every day, every morning. This direction here, we're facing east, so we're facing the morning sun. So you can see the morning sun, and then the early, like going towards noon sun, bounces off of it and heats everything up. The geese are just spreading themselves everywhere. Hi, beautiful. Hi, beautiful. They just make me so happy. I have, actually these 3 are particularly a fun group. I'm not sure. It looks like a pilgrim male and possibly 2 Pomeranian females. It's hard to tell. They haven't quite figured out sex yet. So they all kind of pile on in a bit of a mess when they try mating, and they're very feisty. They wander around together all the time. Up here, I have a bunch of haskap berries that I overwintered on the deck. In there, by my back door, is Mama and Papa Saddleback. That's where some of those haskaps are going to go. And I'm not sure if I showed you, but the geese ate through the strap that holds this on. So I'm really glad it stopped snowing, because there's not much left there. I'm gonna have to come up with another something else to do with that they won't eat, which I'm not sure how to come up with that, because they eat like steel cables. So hey, small one. I'm trying to figure out what to do with the birds that the lynx killed and did not eat. The ground is obviously hard frozen. I can't get into it. I don't really want to throw them in the garbage, but that's probably what I'm gonna have to end up doing. Theoretically, I could hot compost them, but it's hard to find a place to do that around here that some animal won't get in and eat them. It's actually making me pretty sad, that one. Well, hope you have a good afternoon. It's quite lovely out here right now. I'll talk to you soon.